Hello everyone, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in the province, and now we come into details. In the morning of March 13, the Provincial Party Committee plus of agencies and inter-rights have the opening ceremonies of the first training course on party awareness in 2023.
Attending the course, there were 112 students who are union members and elite masters from the party grassroots branches and party committees under the party committee of the bloc. During 5 days of studying, the students studied and researched 5 topics including overview of the history of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the program on building the country in the transition to socialism, basic contents of the Charter of the Communist Party of Vietnam, studying and following Ho Chi Minh ideology, morality, and style, and the topic striving to become a member of the Communist Party of Vietnam. It is an important first step to equip trainees with the sufficient knowledge and awareness to meet the conditions to be admitted into the ranks of the party. And on March 13th, the TayNinhTV Provincial Public Security held a conference to review the work of inspection and prevention of corruption and negativity in 2022 and implement the work in 2023. In 2022, all aspects of inspection work have completed 100% of the plan, in which the settlement of application met and exceeded the set targets for 89.5%. During the year, the police did not receive the news and letter reflecting the negative of corrupt behavior of the officers and soldiers, coordinating with the branches and levels to well perform the work of detecting, investigating, and handling corruption cases in accordance with the regulations. Speaking at conference, Colonel Nguyễn Văn Trải, Director of Provincial Public Security, requested that in the coming time, the police units and localities should focus on doing better the political and ideological education for corps soldiers, research reps, forecast and advise the leaders of the provincial police to solve the arising problems, thoroughly uphold the style of behaviors and reception of the people, highlighting the role of head controls, and perform well the administrative reform, asset management, efficient procurement, and avoiding waste.
Ladies and gentlemen, in February 2023, the economy recovered strongly. Custom clearance activities between Vietnam and the Kingdom of Cambodia were open.
However, the situation of smuggling, trade fraud, and illegal transportation of goods in the border area increased slightly. In February, the Functional Forces and Steering Committee of 389 District Town in TayNinhTV City detected and arrested 61 cases out of 54 subjects with exhibits of violation worth more than 1.1 billion Vietnam dong. Infringing goods are mainly 28 kilograms of explosives, cigarettes with 20,000 parts, granulated sugar with 150 kilograms, used clothes for 7,000 kilograms. Regarding administrative handling, functional forces handle administrative violations with a total of 54 cases. The total budget revenue is over 500 million Vietnam dong. The criminal handling has been initiated into 2 cases with 7 subjects of banned goods trading. And comparing to the previous month, the number of cases decreased by 14, but the number of subjects decreased by 24. Forecasting the situation of smuggling, trade fraud, and illegal cross-border goods transportation is likely to develop complicatedly depending on the purchasing power of the market. The Steering Committee of 389 has drastically implemented many measures to effectively fight against these types of crimes. Since March 13th, Hoa Thanh Town Enterprise Social Company Limited cooperated to organize the program of communication to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS prevention knowledge for the students on Hoa Thanh Town. The series of activities will be integrated into the flag raising event at the beginning of the week at high schools in Hoa Thanh Town. At the program, the students were informed about the situation of HIV infection in the locality, sexually transmitted diseases, HIV prevention and control measures, HIV prevention activities, especially through PrEP and PrEP prophylaxis, HIV early detection and treatment, testing, etc., and reality of stigma and discrimination against HIV, treatment of the people living in HIV and affected by HIV. Through the communication activities is through raising the awareness for the young people around the dangers of the HIV and AIDS pandemic, focus group of young people in the school area, helping them to protect themselves and their families also, the community health also, and promotes the role of union members and youth in the active communication on the HIV/AIDS prevention and control, effectively impacting its objects and its families, especially young people and groups at high risk of infection, HIV infection. At the same time, promote propaganda activities against stigma and discrimination related to HIV and AIDS.
The Open Journalist Signing Contest 2023, organized by the Vietnam Journalists Association, has been launched from November 2022.
Right from the launch, the organizing committee has received a positive response from all levels of association, press agencies, and media training institutions. Last January of 2023, the online qualifying round for the Open Newspaper Singing Contest of 2023 took place with a total of 70 performances in all categories, in which the Vietnam Journalists Association of the Ninh Province participated in 2 solo performances and 1 joint performances. As a result, the joint performance and an announcer of the Ninh Radio and Television Association was one of the 18 best performances selected for the final round. The contest will take place at the Voice of Vietnam Theatre in Hanoi on March 17 and 18 of 2023, and up to now, the preparation of the competition is ready. We have also advanced our professional work to give the best practice time for our exam. The Open Journalist Singing Contest of 2023 is a highly specialized competition, so my colleagues and I really want to conquer this contest. So we will try our best to complete the contest. First of all, it is the joy and pride of the local newspaper people receiving the attention of the party committee, the board of directors of the radio and television station, the effort of the team and the members, and on the work, the preparation rehearsal so far has been basically completed. Leaders of Vietnam Journalists Association of the Ninh Province, as well as the board of directors of the Ninh Radio and television station, this time one of the members brought bells to find the real homeland, bringing the glorious result for those who make newspapers in the Ninh Province. 6 girls from the Ninh Radio and Television Association, they are reporter, broadcaster, technician who are not only good in their profession but also have many cultural and artistic talents. Each person has a job, but they try to arrange their time and try their best to bring the final round a carefully prepared performance from performances, costumes, of vocals, to successfully complete their part of the contest and bring the best results, contributing to the success of the Open Journalist Singing Contest in 2023. Promoting the role of union organization in accompanying youth union members and youth to oriented studies, careers and jobs for the future. On the afternoon of March 12th, Provincial Youth Union Standing Committee, the then Provincial Department of Education and Training coordinated to organize the program School Career in 2023. The program was held at Provincial Youth Learning and Activity Center with the participation of more than 500 students and pupils from high school in the province. At the Career Orientation section, experts from university and colleges in the South and Career Center and human resource companies share provided information and answered the questions related to the high school graduation exam and the entrance to the university and colleges this year. At the same time, consulting helps students understand the professions and schools that they are considering about before the colleges and universities and translation of exams in 2023. Today's program is quite useful for me and my students also. The program gave us a real deal of knowledge for us to think about the future, about choosing a major and choosing a career, especially today's industry program. The organizers invite Dr. Psychologist Bun An Bình to come and share with us, and that's one thing I feel very fortunate when I have a chance to attend the program. At the end of the orientation section, students can also participate in online counseling both of universities and colleges.
Ladies and gentlemen, increasing year poverty reduction work in Go Dao district has been paid attention by the departments, branches, and social-political organizations from the districts to grassroots.
In recent years, poverty reduction work in Goyao District has been paid attention by the department's branches and socio-political organizations from the district to the grassroots level. In particular, the Social Policy Bank of the district plays an important role, has supported loans for the people through credit programs for the people to spend, develop production, create new jobs, gradually contribute to improve, stabilize their life, and escape poverty. Along with the implementation of policy credit activities in the past time, capital from the Social Policy Bank job maintenance and expansion support programs for the people in Goyao District has been increased, contributing to the effective implementation of the National Targeted Program on Job Creation and Sustainable Poverty Reduction. Loans for job creation has supported the people for expanding, developing production, creating the new jobs, and gradually develop the economy and stabilize their lives. The District Social Policy Bank disbursed more than 133 billion Vietnam dong to more than 4 borrowers through credit programs such as poor household, near poor household, and household newly out of poverty, student significant circumstances, and student loans to the students who buy computers, learning equipment, loans to non-public preschool and primary schools affected by the COVID-19 pandemic also, and loans to support maintenance and expansion of jobs, the social housing, and especially rural clean water and sanitation programs. Particularly in the first 2 months of 2023, the District Bank for Social Policies disbursed more than 16 billion Vietnam dong to the people in district through policy credit programs. Currently, the loan level of the job maintenance and expansion program is 100 million Vietnam dong per household. Although it's not a large amount of money, but its capital is an important resource to help the household, production, and business establishments develop their economy. And thanks to a share of loans to create jobs from the District Bank for Social Policies of Goyao District, many households in Goyao District have been expanded, developed production, increased income, improved living standards, and improved their living standard also sustainable escape from poverty. For example, as Mr. Lê Văn Đông household, born in 1972, lives in Rạch Sơn neighborhood, Goyao Town, living by farming, unstable economy, and through the town's farmer association, Mr. Đông knew about the credit programs to solve the problems and has applied for allowance from 100 million Vietnam dong in 2022 to raise breeding cows. Up to now, the herds of cows are healthy and growing well, and recently Mr. Đông has sold 2 calves with an amount of 30 million Vietnam dong to have a capital to spend the scale of breeding in the near future. Households who borrow capital under the support program to maintain and expand jobs showed clear results. Many people got the jobs and escaped poverty sustainably, and every year, Goyao District Bank for Social Policies develop a plan to allocate capital to communes and townships. However, in reality, the source of loans from the program is still small, while the demand for loans is high. If the capital sources are enhanced and supplemented, there will be more opportunities for the people to access loans to create the new jobs, increase incomes, improve the quality of life, and reduce the poverty sustainably.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for TTV News today. Thanks for joining with us and see you next time.